name is Shannon and this is my channel, The Sewing Warehouse, where I talk to you about my dressmaking journey. So exciting stuff today. Today is the day of the reveal. And I'm not just talking about the reveal for my long sleeve challenge, where today is the latest day where you can submit your makes, but it's also the reveal day of my collaboration with the lovely Adele from Sew for Serenity and Becky from What Beck Sews. Now, if you have completely missed it, let's recap a little bit. We went to the Festival of Quilts together, where we bought the same fabric. All three of us bought 2 meters of the same fabric, and we decided to do a little collaboration where all three of us would make something and we would reveal that on YouTube what it is that we made. Now, to start off the collaboration, we all made a inspiration video where we shared some patterns that we were thinking of making, and if you have missed it, click on this little thing here and it will take you right to it and you can watch that first. Okay, so I had about 5 patterns I think that I was thinking of making, and I of course asked my community what they thought I should make, which one I should pick. And in the comments below my inspiration video, the thoughts were all over the place. I think every pattern got as many votes as the other one. Everyone was sharing their thoughts, and thank you so much for that, because I loved reading all your comments. And not only in the comment section were people voting, but I put up a poll on my community page, and the results were a bit more clear there. And the result was that I should make the Chelsea blouse by Maison Veuve. And I really love the look of this blouse, I cannot lie. But the thing was that what I loved about this pattern was the pleat detail. Now, and I will show you the fabric that this. So it's the Epic Spectacle fabric by Lady McElroy. And as you can see, the print is quite big, so I was worried that it would not work with the pleats. So I ultimately decided against that pattern and I went for a skirt pattern instead. And the pattern I went with is, drumroll, the Ruby Skirt by Sew Over It. Now, the reason I went for this pattern is I loved this pattern when I saw it first. It's a free pattern, which is always a plus. I really liked the look of it. I wanted to make it regardless. I thought it would suit the fabric really well because there's not a lot of seam lines. And because of the drape of the fabric, I would be a bit swishy and twirly, which I like. And I could just see the outfits in my head with this being a ruby skirt. So that's what I went for in the end. Now, for those of you that don't know, the ruby skirt, it's a very simple skirt. It has 2 front panels and 1 back panel. And then it is buttoned up all the way down. On the front seam, there's a waistband and it has an elasticated back. And what I really like this look of having elastic only in the back and not at the front, because it still looks classy at the front, but you still have the comfort of wearing elastic, which is obviously like a lot more comfort than wearing any elastic. So yeah, I am very happy with the make. I did not go for the pockets. There is the option to do patch pockets with this pattern, but I really did not like the look of those pockets. So I knew I wasn't going to go for them. I could have gone with inseam pockets, but I thought the fabric's just not heavy enough. I thought it would pull too much, so I decided against pockets. So I will just have to make a very cute bag to go with this, basically. That's what I was thinking. So for the buttons, I went with all different colors. So I have this pack of Paige Joanna buttons. We had 2 pink buttons, 2 purple buttons, and 2 blue buttons. And I just kind of alternated the buttons because I thought, you know, there's so many colors in this skirt, I can get away with that. So yeah, it was an easy sew. So basically what happened is we all ran out of time, as per usual. But last Saturday we all went to Beck's sewing social in Northampton, and we said we would finish our makes there, and then we could all get some pictures together. And in the end that worked out. Everyone finished their makes. I did not have much left to do by the time I got there, but it turned out to be so fiddly that I was the last to finish in the end. But still on time, so it was fine. So, what are my thoughts about the ruby skirt? As I said, it's a relatively easy sew. The only thing that I struggled with was the waistband. Especially after inserting the elastic. So what happens is, obviously you attach one part of the waistband to the skirt, then you attach the elastic because it's not completely going around. You have to make sure you do that before flipping the waistband over and then stitching in the ditch. Now, that sounds easy enough, and I usually do not have any issues with this. However, I think the waistband that is drafted for the ruby skirt is just about a centimeter or so not wide enough for the recommended elastic. So they recommend 5 centimeter wide elastic. Which is fine. I think, you know, that it's okay, but the waistband was just not wide enough, like just by a centimeter or so, which meant that as I was trying to stitch in the ditch, I would just caught the elastic and it was all over the place. So yeah, that was a bit of a fiddly bit, whereas I usually don't have any issues with that. But after I got that done, all I had to do was the buttonholes and the buttons. Now, again, buttons and buttonholes seem easy enough, except, and I don't know if it was just me not paying enough attention or something, or that I did something wrong. I mean, I don't know, but because it's elastic, it's going to pull at the waist. So what is happening currently is that when I put it on, the button gets pulled that way, and so you create this bulge here. So I am not sure how to fix this just yet. I mean, I guess what I could do is move the button up. Don't know if that would fix it. If I just move the button that way. I don't know. I'm not sure you can see it in the pictures, but if anyone has a recommendation on how to fix this, please please comment below, because I love this skirt but I hate how it looks on at the minute. So yeah, I need a way of fixing it. Basically, that's it. Alright, so that was my make. Obviously, Adele and Bex made their makes as well. I did not know what they were making until I saw them on Saturday, which was quite fun. We had a little guessing game of what everyone was making. Adele guessed mine in one go. And for Bex, I think it was a bit more difficult because she hacked a pattern. Or no. She chose a pattern that was not in her inspiration video, so we had no clue what it was that she was making. And then, yeah, Adele hacked a little bit of her pattern as well. So yeah, I think we look very fabulous in our makes. I enjoyed the collaboration with Adele and Becca. And we were even joking, maybe we should get Lady McElroy to sponsor us and we can do this more often. So if you're watching this, send us all the Lady McElroy fabrics because we love them. And it's so funny to see how different a fabric can look when you make something different with it. Even though the base cloth is like the same, it just looks different. It's funny. So yeah, let me know what you think about our makes. Go over to Adele's channel to watch her reveal and Becca's to watch hers as well. And for now, let's go sew.